like few ideas and thoughts on how to, what options are available for us to run and create a business, online business from home. Now, so the remaining question here is how we do that online, how we create a system that can operate in getting us traffic, getting us people to an personalized environment, and getting us sales as well on autopilot. Is that even possible? We'll see right now. Now, the marketing solutions and the marketing automation and the online marketing, the internet marketing went like way step further ahead of even the market. Stuff that people sometimes just they can't handle it with how effectively, easily, and more straightforward you can design and build and create a marketing campaign that operates and looks like there are 100 people behind this campaign, while in fact you can do it alone, just one person from your laptop. That's what I want to share with you now. So I will share it in a way of a scenario, like creating a scenario for you, okay, to make it just easier for us to connect on this idea. Okay, let's say I have a product X, okay, and $100, okay. Now this product X is targeting people or niche Y, okay? Let's just use it with variations. X is for Y, and it's sold for $100. So a marketing system that can take care of the traffic, the first part, which is being in where the customers are, and then second, take care of the one-on-one personalized environment, which is getting leads, in other words, and then take care of the sales, converting and doing the job for you. How it works for X and Y. First, as we have, before the break, we have initiated talking about the niche. Why the niche is important? Because the niche is gonna, based on the niche that you'll choose, everything will be determined by that, like the language you will choose, the kind of message you will craft, the way you communicate, the way your brand looks like. It's all after the niche, because you need something that connects with your audience. You can't just wish that, hey, I'll just share my message with everyone and I hope it works. Because there are 3 types of prospects, potential customers who are traffic, 3 types of people online, and there are 4 types of customers. So you need to be here picky on whom you will choose. I'll start with the 3 types of traffics. Okay, just 3 traffic types. Again, excuse my handwriting, I'm just saying it. So we have people who are, let's say, cold, hot, and warm. Okay? Based on their awareness about you and your product. Cold people means they don't know Y, they don't know the product, sorry, they don't know X, they don't know the product, they don't know the solution that that X or the product is providing. They just have a problem. Whether they are aware of the problem or they are not aware of the problem, just they have a problem. Okay? And hot, those who know you as a product owner or know your company, know the product itself, know the solution that the product provides, and they know as well the problem that they are facing. Okay? So they are product aware. Warm people, they don't know you, but they know the problem and they know the solution. That might be a little bit confusing. Let me repeat again in other words. What you need to do here is to decide on whom first you want to create the message. Because what most marketers do is that they have one message, one script, and they tell it to everyone. Okay? That's wrong. That's why they don't get paid, well, at the end of the day. Because it's different. Sometimes like you hear an advertisement or a message or someone talk to you and you say, man, like, this connects immediately, like it just resonates with you. Why? Well, the same message doesn't necessarily connect to someone else or just resonate with another one. So you need to know first whom you're talking to and what they are looking for. And you start your message, or let's say your message or communication, based on their level. Are they cold, hot, or warm? How do you know that and what to say? Well, what to say for cold, those who don't know about the solution, just they know about the problem. So, for example, I have a problem in communication. I just want to connect with my family, okay? I'm facing this problem. But I don't know there is something called Skype. I'm just making up this example, okay? I don't know there's something called Skype or whatever, or free video calling. But I'm problem-centered, problem-aware. So the best way to approach me if you want to sell Skype to me is you don't talk about Skype. You talk about my problem. So you tell me, hey, are you facing problem with... Now you connect with me. If you told me, hey, get Skype, it will help you connect. No, you're not connected with me. Got the point here? So your headline, in other words, determines whether the listener is gonna, or the people you're targeting is gonna take the action with you or not. Now that's how you connect with cold. With hot, you connect with the solution. Sorry, with the solution, not with the product. Skype is a product. But what is the solution that Skype provides? Yeah, free call, video calls, communications, right? So that's how you connect with me. If I know Skype and I know you as the business owner, or let's say the person who's selling Skype, will immediately start with the product name. If it is warm, connect with the solution. Hot, connect with the product itself. And you take your message from that point. Now there are 4 types of customers. Quickly, I would say we have cheap customers, sophisticated customers, angry customers, and affluent customers. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So, cheap customers. How do they look like? How do they function? How do they behave? The first thing they do, they ask about the price. Okay. They operate from a price mood all the time. The first thing they look into is the price. I'm not saying no. Everybody's, again, at the end of the day, you want to know the price. But their decision-making process starts with the price. And the price is taking the biggest mood of that. Now, the angry customers, well, it's just they are demanding. If you fly them to the moon, they won't be satisfied. They got a bad day and they want to make your day worse. That's exactly. Okay, believe it or not, most entrepreneurs, and you can now relate to this, are designing and building their messages to talk to these people. I would say more than 90% of entrepreneurs are doing that. They build their messages, they design their way of marketing, their sales pitch to talk to cheap customers and angry customers. How do I handle this if he told me the price is too high? And how do I handle this if he got a fight with his wife this morning? So that's how they do their messaging. Customer service, you calm down, the customer is always right. That's how they operate. While from the other side, this is where the money is. Sophisticated customers, they get back to you before you get back to them. They appreciate you educating them about the product. They have done research. They know maybe more than you do about the product, right? And price is not their main concern. They're sophisticated, right? They know about the story. And affluent customers, well, we find this maybe for women businesses. They take they are like emotional. Yeah, more into emotional, of course. Emotional. They buy based on emotion. That's the emotion is their main trigger. Now, what will happen if you give an affluent customer a deal? You tell them, hey, get this discount. What is going to happen for them? You tell me. You'll lose the deal immediately. What if you give a discount to affluent customer? You will lose the deal on the spot. Yeah, because the idea is that they feel like their status in life just increases the more they spend, or that's how they operate. That's why, guys, we see a purse for $100,000, right? There are people who buy this stuff. Yeah, sure. Yeah, and it's good. It's exactly, and they're proud, and nothing wrong about this. No, seriously. Yeah, I won't buy it, but I would sell it. No, for me, but there is nothing wrong about this. There are people who are just they take care of like the other angles, like the ambience, the the feeling.
The woman products is the best example, the soaps and perfumes. You see most of their ads, they talk about how it makes you feel. It's like
Yep.
the perfume, the ambient where the ad is happening.
Yep.
It's like they're touching your feelings in this, how it make you feel.
100%. 100%. And what happens is if you give an angry customer a deal, they won't be satisfied anyway, right? They don't appreciate it. What if you give a bonus to a sophisticated customer? They will appreciate it, right? They will talk to everyone about it, right? True fans. What if you give a bonus to a cheap customer? Nothing. Still, they will still feel like they are overpaying. Anyway. And another thing, guys, there is something here important, right? When you go to the marketplace, let's say marketing, let's talk about you guys in the video production. There are less people who are sophisticated in the video production stuff. And I'm sure, guys, in your industry, there are people who give bonuses and do free stuff. Sometimes you don't tell your customers that we have done this free for you. Why? I've seen this. Simply because they don't understand it. They don't, and they won't appreciate it. Right? In the marketing, for example, if you check the social media marketing as a business model for you, you will find small business owners, right? And we have talked about the problem that they are faced with and the challenge for them on how they think and behave on the social media thing. Sometimes, if they are not sophisticated, just don't tell them that you have done this for free for them, unless you educate them first about that. There is a process that you can sophisticate the audience to get them sophisticated during the sales journey. So that's the first approach here, understanding our traffic and the type of customers we're going after. After you're done with this, I will say this, building your customer avatar. I have in my office and my house a picture, a real picture. I got it from the internet, and a name for my customer. I said, okay, for my female customers, this is the name, this is the specifications, age. And I went to Google and just put the name. I got a picture, any picture, just print it. I have an image for how my customers should look like. Okay? After doing this research here. And guess what? Now, everything after that, every word I say, every post I share on the social media, every email I see, every video I do, is just going to connect me with more of lookalike people. That's the point. So that's there where you start. You get this, and this will become like as your reference. You go to every time you want to create a campaign, because you want to see, is this campaign going to connect with John, for example, or not? Right?
I think increasingly marketing is more about psychology.
Absolutely, 100%.
And now especially with AI and robotics and everything else.
We'll see. We'll see how this is going.
Stuff like this,
Exactly. So makes sense to you guys, this? Cool. Okay. So once we are clear now on our customer avatar, I would say just let's conclude this with a customer avatar. So once we are clear on the customer avatar, what we'll start now is developing the message that better connects with them, resonate with them in the way they think, the way they behave, what they want, what they are faced with, and find a solution that they appreciate. Okay? Let me give you a real example here on a case study. Let's quickly. A company of mine, my other company, Kids Day Events. Okay? Kids Day Events. The website is kidsday.ae if you want to just have a check, look at it later on. So, we have a product here. We sell products on 3 different angles, let's say. One of them is selling birthday parties. You will be shocked with this. Birthday parties at home. We send a team of freelancers to take care of the party for our customers at their home. So they arrange the stuff, they do the entertainment, the show, and this stuff. Okay? Now, I'm after affluent and sophisticated customers only. I don't sell to angry customers, and I don't sell to cheap customers.
But those one is the large market. Those are the small market.
Yeah, but those have the more money than the other ones. Yeah, that's the point. At the end of the day, I don't want to sell to 100,000 people on the end of the year. I only need 10 true fans, absolutely. I need someone who buys from me every year, every time. I want to still repeated customers. They're coming to me every time. Yeah. That's the point here. Where you want to be positioned.
For example, the model of 2080.
2080.
20% of your customers are responsible for 80%
of your revenues. 100% true.
Yeah, true.
So that's where you need to focus. So what I found, interestingly, is that one of the most challenges that my right audience are faced with is that they forget a lot of stuff when it comes to arranging a birthday party. They forget to invite people. They forget to choose they don't know how to choose a nice venue. They don't know where are the best locations in Abu Dhabi to choose a venue and this stuff. So, And what I did is I created like a checklist for them. Okay, PDF. Or let's call this a lead magnet. Familiar with the concept, the terminology of a lead magnet. So it's a checklist, okay, that is telling, hey, if you have a birthday party for your son or just coming up soon, make sure you check this out. It's going to help you with 1, 2, 3. And I don't take it for granted that if because I'm giving it away for free, they're going to recognize what is the value for this. No, I sell this. Even I'm giving it for free, I do the same job as I'm selling it. I convince my audience that this is important to them and this is going to help them. That's the point here, okay? And I put it on the landing page, just now get into the funnel, okay? So I've built a sales funnel for this, or a lead generation funnel. So the funnel is as simple as this. I have a landing page, and in the landing page, nothing fancy, just a form, a headline with a short description of what this is all about, the checklist, and talking precisely to my audience. Talking, hey, if you are a mom in Abu Dhabi and got a birthday party for your under 12 years old kid, then you need this checklist. It will help you with 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it for free. Click here. So they click, okay? Now, they will get a form. I need their contacts. Because what is the point here? They are on Facebook. They are on Instagram. They are on whatever they are, right? They are on the social media. They are on the traffic phase. I want to take them from the traffic phase to the personalized environment phase where I can communicate with them on a, let's say, personal level, okay? So once they give their information, they provide the information, they will be taken to a thank you page confirming what just happened. So in the background, their contacts will go to my CRM or might say my marketing system. I use like a lot of marketing systems you can use in here, like CardTrack, ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, doesn't matter. It's just all does the same, okay? So I have them in my CRM or marketing system generally. And there is a communication is going to happen now in the back end. But let's talk about the front end for a minute. So in the thank you page, I would confirm to them what just happened. Thank you. The email now, the checklist has been sent to your email. And I give even more value here. So I share some stuff. But in here, what I'll be doing, like Mahmoud said, I'll be building authority. Showing them, hey, I'm the go-to if you want someone to help you with a birthday party. I'm the go-to guy. We're the go-to company. So we give some values here and with a video, like simple short video. Okay, so we build authority and connection with the mom here at this point, and we got their contact and we send her the list. So what happens as well at the end of this video or this message here, I would say simply just using a sales copy or a copywriting technique, which is like if you like this, you'll enjoy that. So if you like the checklist, you will love our service where we send you blah, 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 and do 1, 2, 3 for you. If you like this, you'll enjoy that. Well, just simple transformation from giving the value to selling the actual product. But remember, the key point here is value. If what you are bringing is not really valuable and helping your audience, I mean, there is no point. You haven't established any authority, you haven't built any connection, and you're just not connecting with you, right? Now, imagine this point here. So, there are different ways to take them. What happened here is that we have here the traffic, okay, the first phase, and we got them into the personalized environment. We got their contacts, and there is a way they can reply to our email, or we can give them a phone call to close the deal, if that's the case. And now let's go to the closing, the last part. Now we can do the closing on one-on-one, like we said, phone calls or stuff like that, or we can automate the closing itself as well by creating a follow-up campaign. The follow-up campaign could be done in 2 parts. Whether inside your funnel, we just keep sending them emails, like I do with you guys, okay? Or on a retargeting campaign using social media, particularly Facebook and Instagram, maybe as well YouTube ads, okay? So that will take us to what I call here the behavioral response marketing. In other words, you show relevant ads to people based on the action they have taken in your funnel. So if they have visited a certain page, that means they think in a certain way. So they should listen to a certain message. And we get Facebook to do this job for us, or Instagram or YouTube, or whatever the the advertisement platform that suits your audience. Make sense? This whole concept is like clear or any question about it?
Why did you choose
Yeah.
to let them download the list rather than filling the actual form on your platform, which will give you detailed information, what
Yeah.
they want and what they don't want?
Yeah. I mean, they don't download it immediately, the list. I'm telling them about the list. Click here if you want to download it, and they fill the form.
They can fill it.
Yeah, of course. That's the whole point
That's
here.
the behavioral data you need.
Exactly. From this point on here, you can track their activities. From this point on, you can track their activities inside your website and your social media things. So you can see what pages they visited, how long they've stayed in each page. In more sophisticated marketing platforms like Kartra, you can see the videos they've seen, how long they have seen from the video. You can trigger actions based on that. Like for example, guys, you have received an email. I want to just to quickly open your emails. At 4:30, you have received an email, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It's asking you like, let my system know if you have attended or not. Just would you please click yes? Click yes on yes, I have attended. Okay. Yeah, no problem. If you can do it right now, that's great. If you want to do it at home, well, that would still work. Now, what will happen here is that the system will give you a tag, okay, and put you on a VIP sequence that you have guys showed up for the event today. Okay, you promised to come and you came already, and then we'll give you we'll communicate with you in a different message in the coming days, right? So at the end of the day, we are building here a longer connection. So what you will start receiving in the coming few days is just simply going to make more sense to you. You will connect with that. Different from, but if I'm saying the same message, let's say if I'm using the same campaign to send it to everyone, those who registered and came and those who registered for the Meetup and didn't came, well, it's not going to do the job, right? And some people will get crazy on this, like, why are you sending me this? They don't get it. They don't understand what's going on, right? But for you, it's different. So the same thing that you can do with your audience, with your customers, with your connections. Now, let's put that again to the same track. Why I'm sharing this with you here, okay?
Just a question.
Yeah, please.
Regarding the video that you want, for example, I want what you're watching and like that. Do you mean it's in your funnel here or in general?
Which video?
You just mentioned that if you want to track your clients, for example,
Yeah.
they know what video that they watch and how long they watch it.
No, if they are not inside your funnel, you can't track this data.
I mean the things that in your funnel.
Yeah.
Not on- as in-
No, of course. I mean, you are not the CIA at the end of the day, right?
Like that, you know, so you know.
No, but by the way, there's some website that they can sell the
Exactly,
information.
yeah, this is a question, no? Because they're gathering this information. What is your
That's at the end of the day, they have the data. They still have the information, but they have the data, the contacts data in general, or the IP address data, or the phone data of the user.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't care of what actions they take in the actions they took on my shop, because I know if they have taken this action, that means they need this or they don't need this, and I can personalize my message in a much better way.
But I mean, like, if you attract more people, this is a question. Like,
Yeah.
For example, to your
Funnel.
funnel,
Yeah.
okay, you need to know what is their what those people are.
Their preferences in general, of course, yeah.
Even if you don't have your own platform, even if your model of business is different, and you don't have, let's say,
Kartra or whatever, yeah.
you can also use the funds which are in the market. Facebook is there.
Yeah.
You can make the same list
On Facebook.
on groups, let's say, of mothers.
Absolutely.
And they will answer the same list, and all this data will come back to you. You
Yeah.
don't even need a platform or a website for that. And then you will target them again with
Yeah,
the message.
yeah, that would work as well. That would absolutely work, of course. Which is, at the end of the day here, zoom out. Instead of looking into one simple piece of the puzzle, zoom out and see the full picture. And then you can, because the closer you look, the less you see. It's just common sense, okay? So when you zoom out, you see more. And you can decide better on here, on what works really for you and how you can do that by simply understanding how things work in general. Like sales, we need somewhere where there are people, we need some way to get in touch with them, and we need some way to sell to them. What works for you here in these three places? Facebook, you get people to fill a form, you get them into a custom audience, you retarget them, whatever, the job. Still the same thing here. So I'm sharing this with you here, guys, because I believe, I don't know if you agree with me, but I believe that the internet marketing skills, the online marketing skills, is no longer a nice to have, it's a must. And if you really want to succeed in any arena in business, well, you need to know this. And if you say, okay, I'm a business owner, I have a lot of employees, and I don't really myself need to do this with my hand, well, you still need to know about this as well, even if you're not gonna be doing it with yourself, your hand. Because simply just knowing how things works gives you more potential, explains that more of the idea to you, and help and put you in better position where you can just grab more chances. Do you agree with this, guys?
Yeah, you're the only person who holds the strategy of your company. The employees does not
Absolutely,
know that.
absolutely.
So when you know the channels, you know exactly which channel you should use to fulfill the strategy.
100%.
So the employees will execute your strategy. They cannot create your strategy for you.
Yeah.
That's why you need to know all this.
Yeah, also it helps when you're hiring suppliers, for example, you know, as business owners, you want to focus on your core competence, that could be sales, for example, or client servicing, and then you hire an agency to take care of that. But from my experience, you know, we're launching our digital marketing agency, but I did a lot of competitor research, and most of them are selling you stuff that is like 3 years old. So they're saying like SEO, on-site optimization. I mean, my
No, I mean,
this is
it's just done.
like dinosaur industry,
Yeah,
Jurassic
yeah,
World.
yeah.
And sometimes when you explain to them this way, they don't believe it.
Yes.
Really, they don't believe, what is this?
Yes.
Is it possible?
Yeah.
This is a question.
So
That's the job
so
here.
you need to be more savvy
Yeah,
about
yeah.
this, so that when you're hiring the agencies, you can see through their BS. And if they're overcharging you, you're like, well, I know this doesn't cost too much.
Of course, absolutely. When you get in sophisticated into this, you're not just making money, you save money as well. That's an important point. Just to, before moving to the last topic, to address this concern here, guys. This is a big thing that we most of entrepreneurs are faced with. My customers don't get it. My customers don't understand this. It's not clear for me. Well, let me tell you something. Yes, it's true, but it's not their mistake. Let's be bold here and stand responsible for this. You are responsible of educating your customer about your product. If your customers do not get it, that doesn't mean they are stupid. It just means you couldn't convey the right message. That's all. So at the end of the day, what makes an offer win, any offer, is the level of communication. If you can convey a clear message and you are talking to the right people, well, there is no way that you don't make the sale at the end of the day or just reach the goal. That's the point here. And there are 3 reasons why an offer might fail. Not clear offer, talking to the wrong people, or maybe using the wrong channel, or let's say technology that can convey your message. But at the end of the day, we need a channel or a tool to convey your message.
Or maybe your product is flawed and you need to...
I have a strange belief about products. I believe strongly that any idea or any product is workable. There is a way to sell any idea on any product and make it success. I'm not talking here about a large scale or millions, but what I say is that there are 6 or 8 billion people now living in the world. You don't need everyone to believe in your product or idea. First, decide how much money you want to make this year. Let's say $100,000. Well, cool. How many people you want to? How much is the price of your product? Let's say $1,000. All right, great. So how many people you need to buy your product and believe in you? Well, 100 people, right? So you have this 8 billion market. So yes, but here again it comes to the communication of the product. Some people like. Let me just get you connected with this idea. We see like sales. Your hide like a bad salesperson. Okay, just bring it to your back of the end of your mind, and think on how aggressive they go on selling a product that maybe they don't believe in. So they go in an unethical, let's say, or unethical way to sell the product. They say anything about it. Okay, just to make sure that the sales happen. Well, at the end of the day, some of them succeed. It does happen. The sales happen. But what happens is that you figure out that this is a fraud, and you get you become angry, and they lose what could have been a future, yeah, of course, a lifetime customer. But there is a way to sell any product if you communicate it right. So the salesperson, he communicated, or let's say this guy, they communicated the product with their victim in a way that connected to them. The only left thing is that the product is not exactly doing what they have said. So if the product if they have just went back and changed the product to match what they have said, well, that would have been big improvement, right? And they would have unlocked the best sales process that could have just saved the company maybe, or just take it to the next level. So it's again the communication way. They have a good communication. It's a communication. Not here judging bad or wrong, but at a certain point they have done a good communication. I don't know if that makes sense to you. So you think about this. Okay.
There are ways to say no. I mean, rather than saying no, you suggest something which you already have. For example, the customer is asking for something you don't have in the product. For example, I mean, I'm into software, so I'll explain in terms of software. For example, a customer is asking, does your CRM does ABC? Rather than saying no, it doesn't say ABC. It doesn't do ABC. The better way of doing it. Hey, we've got XYZ. Look at this. How does that matter? And these are the problems. This XYZ can actually solve these problems. So why don't you consider this?
Yep.
So that's actually a convincing way to communicate to customer rather than straight away saying no. This will actually hurt the customer's ego. Oh, he's saying no, which means no. There's something wrong. So rather than saying straight away no, you convince to something which can actually connect or which can
Absolutely.
I would only add to that is sometimes you can just be honest and say, well, I know what your requirements are. It's not what we offer right now. Let me recommend someone.
Yeah.
And as humans, we appreciate that. I had a problem with my iPhone. So I went to Apple Store, Apple Store. They couldn't fix it. Right? They couldn't fix it.
Okay. Interesting.
So
Interesting enough. That's a big deal.
The guy said, hey, listen, maybe you want to go to this guy in the kiosk. He's third
Seriously?
party. So I'm like, oh, I appreciate that. So I went to him and he fixed it in 30 minutes. Charged me 80 dirhams, not 400 dirhams.
Oh.
So I appreciated that.
Appreciate the advice of Apple, you mean?
Yeah, I mean the representative at Apple. So that made me feel better about my experience because I was like, Apple sucks here.
And
for
it's
some
gone.
reason. But then by him being human and saying that, look, we can't solve this because our stuff, we have a lot of calibration and stuff, so maybe just go to a third party. Because your phone is out of warranty anyways.
Yeah.
So that was a good way to reestablish trust.
Well, yeah, at the end of the day, as Adi saying it, as Sam, as Mahmoud as well mentioned, it comes to the communication and how to communicate your offer. So that's where, let's put it another way, how to say what you do, okay? Yeah. That's a big challenge for a lot of people. They do great stuff, but they don't know how to say it in a way that resonates and sell and close the deal. All right, so this is it generally, guys, for for our meetup. I still have one last thing for you. If you enjoyed this session and you would love to take our communications and level of connection in this group further, I have a workshop that's coming up next month, and I would love to tell you about it. So if you just allow me 10 minutes of your time to explore this with you. Sounds cool? Good? Okay, so all right, so this workshop is called the MM Workshop, or the Ultimate Startup Workshop. Now, this is all good? All right. So this is with a small group of people we connect for 6 hours, and the ultimate goal for us in this workshop for you guys is to get you starting right away on launching your product or scaling your business and take it to the next level. We take it by developing the right system online, okay? It doesn't matter if you are selling physical product or service or online or offline. What matters is that you still need an online system that can sell your product. And we cover in this workshop the process in 3 different angles. The first angle, we start with the mindset. Now, the mindset, it comes to limiting beliefs that we all have. This is normal, guys. So just limiting beliefs that sometimes prevent us from seeing the right opportunity or catching the right opportunity, or sometimes just we didn't know it even existed. Like some of the stuff maybe you have shared with you today. Or maybe you know it already, it's just a common sense, but it's not a common practice. Like, yeah, that makes sense to me, but we're not doing it. So stuff that will just make it, like simple tweak, but make the big shift for you in the way that you approach business. That's the first part we handle in this workshop. The second part we handle is building your setting your goals, business goals, and your plan to achieve these goals, and your milestones over the way. And then after getting clear on how much, for example, money is this achievable over what resources you need, the checklist that you really need to take your business to the next level online, and then we go build the system itself online. Your blueprint for the entire marketing funnel. So a marketing funnel like starts with a lead magnet, like maybe you have, as we have mentioned, for example, in this example of Kids Day for the events and the parties. So a lead magnet concept that connects with a certain type of people. When we talked about the type of customers and the type of traffic, your headlines, your sales copy, your email copy, the best marketing software and technology that helps you transform these from just ideas and content and putting it immediately on action, building this system. And the last part is promoting this. So we take it now. Mainly we focus on Facebook and Instagram ads. I'm a big believer of these two platforms. They have 3 billion active users or 2 billion active users all over the world. And chances your customers are there. With the right message, you can get them into your funnel. Okay, so we chunk that down as well and connect it, make it a part of our marketing strategy. So you get people from, let's say, the traffic, the social media, Facebook and Instagram in particular, to your funnel, and then you do the follow-up with them with the retargeting, again, based on their behavior with your funnel, plus the email marketing, plus if you want to sell one-on-one, well, that's, again, available for you. So that's how generally this workshop. And if you're wondering about the this is one of the previous workshops in Dubai, sorry, in Abu Dhabi, and we host like not more than 10 people in the workshop. So we give the personal or the individual attention to everyone in the workshop. So we can answer questions. I can interfere like myself on this. The technicality, sometimes technical challenges might face people. So how to get a domain, how to get the hosting, how to get the marketing, like technical things. So it's, as well, we sort it out in this workshop, and I interfere like personally to help with this.
You will run an actual campaign during the workshop?
Exactly, exactly. You leave the workshop with already operating. For all the 10 people, exactly. There are frames, work frames, okay, model generally. So before coming even to the workshop, there are some preparation that happens. So you just will put in the loop because there are a community, online community. We get connected to that. We'll come to this in a minute. So yeah, this is in-person workshop, so it's not like online or video stuff. But if you're wondering now about the price of this workshop, now this workshop is sold on my website for $5,900, like $1,600 for this workshop. And you guys here get it absolutely for free. That's okay. Now maybe you're thinking about the what. What's gonna happen? The what? What's the what? Okay. Well, seriously, there is no but. There is no but here. And if you are still wondering why, well, I'm bribing you guys. Okay. This is a platinum bribe.